This program is proudly sponsored by Mamas. Mamas, the best, naturally.
On this show today, let's talk about dementia. What is dementia? What does it do to a person? In this episode, you will find me speaking to the lovely Jan Woods as she shares about how she helps people with dementia go through the journey. So come with me as I go and meet Jan Woods.
Good afternoon, I'm Jan Wood. I represent Zimbabwe Alzheimer's and Related Disorders Association, mostly known as ZARDA. We are an association, a private voluntary organization that cares for people with dementia. So we disseminate information to families, to the general public about dementia, to try and create awareness of these dreadful diseases that all come under the umbrella term of dementia. As a support group, we do have support in Harare. We have a support group in Bulawayo and a small group that is starting up in Gweru. The support groups are basically for people with a family member or wanting to have more information, and it gives them the opportunity to meet others, like-minded people. So we find that it's important because being a carer or a caregiver of a person with dementia can be very isolating and very lonely. I first became involved with dementia when my neighbour was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. I knew nothing about it, and so I went to ZARDA and asked for their assistance. I then joined the committee in 2004 and have been with ZARDA ever since. I became the chairperson in 2010. For me, it has been an amazing journey. In terms of personal growth, I have met some incredible people, both people with dementia and people that I have met on various travels that I've had through the association. We have a very good training program that we for caregivers, both domestic and nurse aides and primary carers. So primary carers are those people like a husband or a wife, a spouse, a family member. So this has been a very successful part of what we do. We've probably trained up to about 400 people now on dementia, and this is an ongoing process that we will continue to do. We also have run art therapy classes. Again, this is an amazing thing and a fun part of what we do, and something that I have thoroughly enjoyed. So one of my greatest pleasures is to be able to interact with people with dementia. We have various functions throughout the year, and being able to see how it improves the lives of those people with dementia. Music has been a fantastic way that we've been able to communicate with them, and very often people can't necessarily communicate with words, but they will remember songs. So that is something that we always advocate, that people go back and enjoy the music of their youth. So it's whether it's church music or rock and roll, or even going back further to the war years. Music is an incredible way of being able to communicate with somebody that has lost so much, as is art. People come and they say that they can't paint, they can't do anything, but given a little bit of encouragement, it's amazing what they are able to actually do. And we have a very personal touch, which people, I think, appreciate, because they feel that they can actually relieve themselves of all their troubles and their woes. And being an empathetic association is what we aim to be, and what I have aimed to be. So I'm very happy to see people at any time and talk to them on the phone, if it will help them through a crisis period, but just so that having somebody that they can talk to. Very often caregivers find that family don't understand or friends don't understand what they're going through. So being able to offload their problems with somebody that does understand is very beneficial for them, and it's something that I actually really have found incredibly motivating for me.
So guys, I hope you guys learned so much more about dementia and you're in a more informed position than you were at the beginning of this show. See you next time.
This program was brought to you by Mamas. Mamas, the best, naturally.